big news happened in Keyakizaka. We have several members leaving, and so they just put out like a news post like a couple days ago. Hirate Yurina is straight up withdrawing from Keyakizaka. Suzumoto Miyu and Oda Nana are graduating, and then Sato Shiori is taking a hiatus so she can study art. And so everyone's like, "What the fuck? What?" So yeah, that was very surprising. I did not see this coming. I don't think anyone did. What else happened? Well, they all blogged about it. You can all go see. Oda Nana, obviously, we just mentioned, had a scandal of sorts. So she was in scandal prison since the last time Morris was here, which was months ago. Months ago. And then Suzumoto Miyu had stopped appearing in anything Keyakizaka. And you should go read her blog. It's really like heartbreaking. Big ups to all the translators out there. And so those two are going to graduate, and then Hirate is just going to withdraw.
Whatever
which is
that
different.
means.
Which is effective
which
immediately,
is-
right? Kind of thing.
Which is
I think
different from
that's the biggest distinction, right? It's not like
a graduation.
yeah.
That's not what's happening. And so I guess for an idol group of this caliber, it's the first time someone actually withdrew from the group. Usually they get a graduation. Like this happens a lot in like lesser known groups, like indie idols, underground. I think the biggest idol group that this happened, like where someone withdrew, was Dempagumi. But even them,
Moga.
they're not as big as Keyakizaka, right? But
I'm glad that you included the tweet about that Moga.
Oh yeah,
about like the difference.
Moga was
between-
my favorite. So
she was mine as well, dude. Short hair, of course.
so yeah, Mogami Moga of Dempagumi made a tweet about it when Keyakizaka made their announcement, because she also withdrew from the group. And in her tweet, she mentioned that she withdrew because she just like couldn't like handle it mentally and physically anymore. So she withdrew. Compared to
Nemu, right, from her group.
Nemu, who had
Graduated.
a graduation which they built up to, and she had a graduation concert and all that stuff. Moga just left like right after. Right. So I don't know if that's the case with Keyakizaka, right? But I guess that puts it into perspective of what these words mean in the announcement.
Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like there's a lot of conjecturing going on. And of course, like, as fans, we're
immediately.
Like, yeah, we're like entitled to do that. And it's like, I think to a certain extent, it's healthy to kind of like guess and to be kind of skeptical of what's happening with our groups, like we can't pretend it's all like daisies and roses over there, but like it's important to remember that like at the heart of it, the difference between withdrawal and graduation is that like withdrawal is just immediate, right? Like she's out of the group, there's no building up to it, there's no last handshake event, there's no grad concert or anything like that. Not that Techi really would have had a handshake anyways, but there's no big
point that out, but
yeah, and I was gonna say like because it to me, it matches Techi's MO anyways, because she's always been like not like she didn't, even though people were like, oh, she's always centered, blah, blah, blah. She actually didn't really, I feel like, putting the attention on herself. I remember when we're choosing colors for different songs and they were like, oh, for Techi, what color is Techi's color so we can put light sticks up? She's like, no, put up red for Parko because that's a red song. Like, I don't, the color song, the light stick should match the song, not the individuals and stuff like that. She's always been kind of that way, right? Like as far as like not really wanting to like make it about herself. So I could easily see that being the reason why she chose to withdraw, but then I just feel like conversely people are also being like, no dude, there's something fucked up happening in this group and Techi just had enough of it, and like that could be the case too. I don't know, but I'm just saying, just we gotta have like healthy levels of skepticism, not just like outright like let's put the tinfoil hats on.
Yeah, because unless one of them says something, which I doubt staff will say something,
it's like we don't know exactly what happened. It's like we're gonna be in the dark, and I think it's something that like it's gonna
We'll
be
never
hard
know
for people
until
to
she
accept.
decides to say something about it.
Mm-hmm.
I
She
think she
won't
will eventually say
for a
something
while.
about it, but it will be like on that kind of thing that she does, which is like a 500-page interview on like a magazine, and she's gonna like talk about it. But like, if people think that Hirate is just gonna go and like say bad things about the group or like say shitty things, like there's no way she will. Like she'll just make it so that it's about her, or maybe like she'll just vaguely say like, I don't agree with the direction of some things or whatever, but like she will never say, oh yeah, Steph is like really fucking terrible and blah 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 blah, and like I couldn't handle the other girls anymore. Like she's not gonna do that. So yeah.
Yeah, so the same day they announced it on the website, she did School of Lock because that was the third week of the month. And so she had a chance to say something,
Not like this.
but she was like, nope, I'm not going to talk about it. I don't want to. Maybe sometime in the future, I will. And so we're not going to get anything until later on. I think I guess a positive is that she will. There's been people saying that she will stay in entertainment, like articles and whatnot, mentioning this. Who knows if she will or not, but we'll see.
I think this hit everyone hard because it's like all of a sudden just all this news coming out at once.
So Hirate is withdrawing from the group. Oda Nana, Suzumoto Miyu are going to graduate. And so both have been kind of out of Keyakizaka for a while. Oda Nana because of scandal, I assume. Suzumoto just because, I don't know why.
She's going through some stuff, right? From
Yeah,
the sounds of it on her blog,
From the blog, she said that she didn't have the passion anymore to perform their songs, which is like pretty sad. Like, what the hell happened, man? What did they do to her, man?
Especially from Miyu. Like, I always. Okay, should I start talking about this stuff? Cause
that's why you're here. Talk away.
Okay, so like I always thought like Miyu. Well, everybody agrees that like Miyu was one of the strongest performers from Keyaki, but she kind of had that kind of Hirate vibe too. Like she was like a really happy, like bubbly girl in the beginning, and then something happened. And she kind of like became a little bit more closed, especially when we see her on like Keyaki Kakenai. She was just like kind of different, right?
Yeah.
And Teichi was kind of the same thing. Like something happened to her, something broke, I guess, and that happened. But like performance-wise, Miyu was always really like strong, like better than Teichi most of the times, because like she was very consistent, right? And to me, it's like Oda Nana, I could understand why she is graduating more, because like she had a scandal, and like it would be kind of hard for her to come back from that. Like she was not gonna center a song. Like I can't see Oda Nana centering a song, but like we saw Miyu centering a song, right? And she did great, and everybody like really liked her ambivalent, and I don't know, like it's kind of sad to see her go like this and not have that passion anymore. But yeah, I mean,
I think personally, I'm not too surprised whenever idols leave. This would have happened eventually, I guess. They all would have left eventually, but like The thing that got me is the way that they're leaving. It's not like in a positive way. It's like, oh yeah, I served my time in Keyakizaka.
Right.
You know, like the younger members are here now. It's time for me to go. This is kind of like premature, I guess.
Yeah, wholeheartedly agree.
I guess like I tweeted about this too. Like I always had like this thing in my head, like, okay, Hirate is gonna, just like graduate one day, and how this thing is gonna be, and like how I'm gonna feel about this, and like in all my scenarios of like thinking how it would happen, it was never like this bad, where like 4 of them are suddenly gone, so all it was just a really weird day for me in general. Like I woke up and everybody was sending me, like, I had so many notifications, and it was like as soon as I woke up. So I knew something was wrong, and I knew it was Techi related. So
Like,
when I saw it,
well, my Twitter's
Yeah.
blowing up. This can't be good. Yeah.
no, like Discord and everyone was like just making sure I was like, everybody was really nice with me. Like that was nice. But like, yeah, everybody was like checking on me and like seeing how I was doing. But like it took me a while to even like understand what was going on, right? Because like 4 of them, like how did this even happen? Like why? But then like I don't know. Like part of me just thinks that Miyu and Oda Nana, they knew about it already. Maybe Hirate, like they just postponed it a little bit. Maybe like during Kohaku she knew already that she was gonna, and that was like her last performance and whatever. Which like it's really nice that it was her last performance, was like Kohaku. Like revenge Fukyoaon, right? It was kind of nice,
Yeah.
but I don't know, like it's just like I still don't know how I feel about all of this. I don't like the way that it happened. I hate the fact that Techi said that she's withdrawing, because I do feel like, I don't know, like she didn't want to leave in a way, right? She still wanted to be part of Keyaki, and we all know like how much she loves Keyaki, right? So for me, it was like, oh, it's just like a shitty way to go. And I'm not like super delusional. Like some people might think I'm like a delusional Techi fan, but I'm not. Like I'm really not. When she was like doing some shitty performances, people that like know me and talk to me, like during like Kaze ni Fukarete mo, and like when she was like just dead inside and performing, like if people asked me about it, I wasn't like, oh yeah, Hirate, best performer ever. I was like, no, this was like shitty, and it was annoying to see that. Like it was sad to see her performing badly every single time, knowing that she was just like this great performer. And then I wish she was leaving. I wish she left at that time. Right now I feel like she was in such a better place. Like she was like recovering, and we saw like how, well, I didn't see Tokyo Dome yet, but like everybody said that her performance was great, and then the end of the year performances she did really well, and now she's just gone, right? And that's kind of the part that like really got me, because I did feel like she had more to give Keyaki, but
Yeah. It's
sad.
yeah, as a fan, it's just very frustrating to see this happen, because I feel like this shouldn't have.
It was avoidable, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I think that's
I don't
the
know.
feeling that's.
Yeah, like I think fans sometimes immediately like blame management, right? But I'm always like, maybe some other things happen.
Yeah.
Like we can't know, but like
There's so many
with this
factors,
one, I can't help but feel like it's all their fault. Like what the heck, man? Why the fuck did this happen? Like this should not have happened, right? Like they could have done something different. I mean, like I don't know.
I
just
don't
feel
know.
like
Yeah, but how would you feel if they were like, oh, this week Suzumoto Miyu is graduating.
Yeah, like one day after
This week,
another.
one
Like,
day after
Oda Nana is
another.
graduating. Okay,
was-
Hirate's withdrawing.
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
maybe they thought like all at once is better, just like a band. Just
Maybe.
all
But no,
quick at
I mean
once,
not
yeah.
not
No, not
Yeah,
that.
that's
but
what I
like,
graduation.
said.
But no,
No,
more,
like-
more so that like the fact that they
Like-
felt that they need to leave.
Yeah,
Right.
like it. Yeah, I feel like it didn't need to end up like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I feel like we all, as fans who've been following them from Jump,
The beginning,
kind of noticed that
Yeah.
like there's a huge transition point in the way Keyaki was like, where the way the members behaved, and also like way like management started to like promote
Yeah.
and push the members, and like I can't say right or wrong, because guess what, it worked. Like they were a very successful business model, at least for the period that it worked. But like you can see that, like you mentioned it, like there was a point when Miyu really changed, right, Suzumon, and then when Techi really changed, like literally, I
think-
don't know, a few months back, I I literally teared up because like YouTube randomly recommended me an old Techi compilation from like beginning of the variety shows, And I was like, oh my god, I miss this kid, dude, like when she was just like a cute little goober, and then like I
Something
don't know, it's just
broke.
like something happened, like, and I feel like it was avoidable,
Yeah, I think at the same time, like I try to like find words to like comfort people on Twitter, and like it was just hard. Like there's nothing you can say because it was like ripping the band-aid. Like everybody's gone, great. Now you can reset Keyakizaka, which that's what's gonna happen now. Like they're gonna reset Keyakizaka, and whatever it is that they're gonna do now is gonna be detached from this chapter, like
one,
this
yeah.
book. Yeah, it's like this first area of Keyakizaka is done. Like we closed a whole thing, a book, and we're
Definitive,
starting
uh-huh.
something else, right? But looking at Techi, like I'm like, man, it's not sustainable for her as well. Like being on Keyaki, like it wasn't sustainable for a long goddamn time. Like she should not be performing, and like a lot of fans recognize that because we were seeing the girl on a wheelchair after concerts, right? Like she was breaking herself every single
like
concert,
that's
right?
not normal, and that shouldn't
It's
be
not
trending.
Yeah.
sustainable, right? And
that's one
and
of the
if you-
more frustrating parts, I think, where you just see her like physically break down because
Yeah.
they always have her perform, right? But it's like, damn, can you like put someone else up there?
And the next
yeah,
center,
but at the
next
same
center.
time, she puts out like these amazing performances, right? Like this end of year performances, she just like killed it. Like she really did. Like that Hitsuji performance with the single, like the solo song, like Kado
Kadamagaru.
Magaru. Yeah, amazing. Like what she did was like amazing, right? But like it's not sustainable. Like she was center for every single song in a concert, and yeah, like she had to do the whole thing by herself, and like she was dying every single concert, but she was still doing it because she loved Keyaki so much, and she believed in Keyaki so much that she was doing it. But like it was not sustainable, and like having Techi there for like 3 more years or whatever, they would make her center every single time again, because why wouldn't you? Because she sells, and that's it, and then she would just die, like literally. Like I'm just like, part of me is like glad that at least now she's gonna be healthier, I guess. I hope so. She has time to like not
Physically
perform.
take care of herself.
Yeah, physically take care of herself. There's not a lot of pressure on her to like go do a tour or go do, I don't know, like she's still gonna do photo shoots and things like that, but like stuff that is not like super physically taxing, right? I'm just like happy that she could do that, but at the same time, like I have such a soft spot for like Keyaki and Hirate. Like they're just like such a beautiful match, and it's like the same thing in a way. Like they're just like, I don't know, it's gonna be weird seeing like people singing Saimajo forever without Hirate there, or but like they're gonna do it, and I think they have to, like, because
Yeah.
Teishi wasn't gonna be there forever, and whoever comes now and is gonna be center, they are gonna leave in the
be
shadows
a
of
lot.
a
gonna be a lot,
monster that
uh-huh.
is Hirate Yurina. Like, yeah, they're gonna be comparing them to her a lot. I hope they, like, whoever is the center, don't compare themselves to Hirate, I hope
Yeah,
they just
yeah.
like bring their own thing. But the
Yeah,
fans
they
are
should.
going to. Like they are going to. So like
It's
it's
gonna be
a
a lot
hard
of
time
pressure.
too. Yeah, there's like this new Keyaki is gonna have a hard time. Like
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
gonna be easy for them.
Yeah, because obviously, like the people who've been following the group will support them, right? But then there's a lot of people who knew of the group because
Yeah.
of Techi, right?
Yeah, if you watch Japanese like entertainment news, they kind of only mention Hirate because she's
Yeah.
really the only one that's known
Mm-hmm.
to like in the mainstream and like general public.
Yeah, certainly not
And
like
so-
Oda Nana, right?
Yeah,
Sorry, girl.
you know, I'm not a Techioshi like Morris, but I'm actually more upset at the other two leaving because I like them both a lot, like
Yeah.
from the beginning. You know, everyone knows I had troubles picking out Oshimen, and those two were kind of like up there.
Both on the
like,
list, yeah.
Yeah, they're on the list, and so
Yeah, they're very important. And like Oda Nana, like if you follow Keyakizaka, you know how important Oda Nana is for the girls, you know, especially. And like during Keyaki Deka Kenai, she was like really important because Keyaki sucks at variety in general. So like Oda Nana was like, you know, like she was sometimes a punching bag, and we need that. We needed that, right? It was like Manaka making fun of her, and like we keep losing these people that are, you know, kind of like mood makers, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
and like Miyu is just like Miyu for me was like the one that I hated. Like, of course, I felt Techi a lot because you know she is my Oshimen, and but I understand. Like, I understand why Techi needs to get out of there. You know, I kind of understand that part. Miyu
Yeah.
was just like, and in Hirate, I know I'm gonna see her. I know she's gonna show up in whatever, you know, she decides to do.
Yeah.
Like she's not 100% gone, but like Miyu, she might be gone forever. Like she might be doing the Neru thing.
Yeah, it's up in the area.
Yeah.
yeah, that sucks. He's obviously one of the better ones, I guess. She was almost my Oshimen, but like, Shiori's gonna be gone too, guys. The only good thing is she's coming back.
Yeah.
But who knows
hired
for
as a-
how long?
Well, who knows if she's
Yeah.
coming back?
It might be like
I
Maybe.
thought
Maybe.
Aoi wasn't coming back.
She's gonna go out. She's gonna like do her study abroad. She's gonna meet an ikemen gaijin dude and
Italian.
just be like, "Ooh."
Oh,
I'm hoping she's coming to Canada.
Ooh, there we go. Yeah, they go to Canada for
Yeah, that could
study
happen.
abroad stuff. But you know, I'm hoping she comes back. Aoi came back, but we'll see.
Yeah, it sucks,
Yeah.
man. I was literally talking with someone about Techi like the night before. I was just like, we were just going through Kado Magaru and Yoake no Kodoku, like the some of my favorite Techi solo songs. Like, oh man, like I don't know, man. Like Techi's not like the best singer or anything like that, but she has such a soothing voice. I actually really enjoy listening to her voice, you know. So obviously, I'm really bummed out. She was actually my original Oshimen when I first got to Keyakizaka. The one Oshimen in my life, but like I still genuinely always really liked her. You know, it's not like I was like, oh, I hate this girl. I'm gonna pick someone else. You know, it's just you get to know other girls more, and then things happen. But
Right.
I don't know. I mean, obviously, we're gonna wish all of them the best. We always do. There's been translations out. You guys need them on Twitter of like Suchi commenting on all this on a radio show he did, and I felt like that was the most reassuring thing. You know, because he does. Yeah, he kind of mentioned some of the stuff Mars talked about. Like, yeah, like Techi's presence was like monstrous, right? It's gonna be a lot for this next generation or this next not gen but chapter of Keyakizaka to kind of live up to. But there's a lot of girls who are willing. There's a lot of girls who are capable. They definitely still got a lot of talent, and I think for the members staying, it's important that we continue to support them, right? And hopefully, they show us something new and exciting. Can really continue to back them on this podcast.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
time to do what we've been wanting the group to do, and that's rotate centers.
Right.
It sucks.
So,
It sucks that it had to be like this, but you know what? Like,
Yeah, it sucks, but I'm looking forward to what they can do.
yeah,
You know, They're kind of a special group since they're the only idol group that I followed since the beginning of their inception, and so.
And they are doing like, I don't know, like they're the only idol group I really follow nowadays because again, I'm like, I just like the angsty stuff.
Oh, hell yeah. Me too.
And
Me too,
like
bro.
I'm done with like the kawaii stuff. So I really did see Keyaki as like this very unique idol group. I mean, I know that you know, if you go underground there are other idol groups that are doing the same kind of like the same thing, but in the size that Keyakizaka is, there's a 46 group, right? I don't think they're going to. I mean, I don't know. Like, is it the time to like get a little bit brighter now with Keyaki? Now that they have this chance to reset, right? Like, who you guys think is gonna be like the center? Are they gonna do like double centers?
Yeah. I
there's a
thought
lot
this
of
was
stuff.
like this would be a good chance for them to like rotate a few first gen members before like
Maybe
really settling on one, not like permanently, but like
second
I don't
gen
think they're
member to
doing
be
that.
the
a
representative.
good second gen representative, you know.
I think now that Hirate is gone, they will rotate centers more often. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully
I think they
learn their
yeah,
goddamn
I
lesson.
guess
Yeah.
in terms of like traditional mainstream where they're always on like TV and stuff, they should try to push other members to be more well known because
Yeah.
it seems like everyone only knows Techi
Yeah.
and the name Keyakizaka46 and not like other individual members.
right? Possibly Sugai, but nowhere
So,
near
I
the
think-
extent that Techi was known, right?
Yeah, Kobayashi can center, let her center.
Yeah,
Better
so first gen. Well, Pawn is like really obvious to me. Of course, I always wanted Pawn to center, even when Taichi was around, because I was like, oh my god, Taichi's dead. Can't you guys see? Just put like someone else.
Just put
Look
little
at-
It
Pawn
sucks
here.
that,
She's so
like-
desperate
Look
for
at
it, dude.
Kobayashi Yui.
You know,
yeah.
the potential like other centers that could have been are now gone too.
Oh yeah, that's the sad thing too. Yeah.
Like
Well-
Neru or Suzumo.
Well, it's just that. So here's what I think. If they are continuing like this whole thing where the center like sings the most and whatever, then Pawn is obviously the best bet here because she can sing and she can dance as well. Because Miyu, her voice wasn't the best, and Sugai the same, I guess. Like Pawn is by far like the best singer out of that group, and Neru, oh boy,
Oh yeah.
That
Best
would have been
singer
a different
Keyaki has ever
Keyakizaka,
seen.
dude.
This shit. Yeah, it's time to try something else.
and like maybe like second gen, but like I think like visuals wise is probably Pawn or Risa, because I think Risa,
Yeah, support this.
yeah, and then second gen probably Hikaru and Hono. are
Yeah, I was
probably
gonna
the
say
best
I'd actually
ones
really
there.
like to see Morita, Hikaru take it. Like I don't
I'd
know.
like to see
Yes, me
that
too.
because she's the smallest one.
Yeah.
She's so small.
Dude, her
She's
her
so
Kuroi
small.
Hitsuji performance
It's
was
so cute.
yeah, it was almost comedic. Like when she there's a part where like Risa has to would normally embrace Techi. When she does it to Morita, it's like this like she just disappears inside Risa, dude, who's already not like a large person, you
Wait,
know.
what's she-
Yeah.
Just-
If you
yeah,
see
so-
Hikaru next to Habu, it's hilarious.
oh, give me that.
Here's my
double
daughter.
I don't really support double centers, but if you do a Habu Morita double center, I'd be so happy.
Me neither, but I feel like a double center is viable just to
Shake
relieve
things
the
up a little
pressure
bit, yeah.
of being the center that succeeds Hirate. But we'll see.
All right, management, if you're watching this, please don't stop being cowards and give us the double center we deserve. Habu and Morita double center.
No, what? It's supposed to be Hono and Risa.
That would be a
Volleyball.
visual
Double
killer
volleyball.
group,
Beach
yeah.
volleyball.
Beach volleyball
I think-
single.
If we got like if we still had Imaizumi, it would be like Imaizumi Morita would be cool because
Oh,
they're
yeah,
both like short. But then just
Yep.
give double center to Pon Zumi and the
Oh,
sign.
yeah.
Uemura
Pawn
Arena
herself.
Center, Careless Whisper cover.
She plays the trumpet, man.
Oh, crap, you're right.
Wrong instrument. Seki plays the sax.
Oh, okay, there we go. Seki, baby girl, please give me something. Play sax.
There you go.
Careless Whisper cover. Let's go.
But yeah,
Anyways,
sucks. Trying times for Keyakizaka fans.
You just have to wait
Yeah.
to see.
Really, yeah.
hey, but we got a release coming out from Keyakizaka.
Oh, I'm saying.
Who's gonna be the
vibes
center?
all
Oh,
So here's the thing. Do you think they recorded that video already?
The
For-
music video for
Yeah, for the ninth single,
single?
whatever ninth is.
I would say yeah, because they announced it like in October,
Yeah.
right? So like
yeah,
They
but
have
then,
a couple
but then
months
it
ago.
got but then
Well,
it got
but then-
delayed because
Yeah.
like apparently they weren't happy with it, right? So did they make a version that they were happy with? That's what I'm
I
wondering.
guess maybe reshoots. I don't know. Like
Mm-hmm.
now
I
they got to
think it's
change
just a-
everything.
Yeah, I think it's
Right?
just a completely different song. Now, I don't think they liked the
Right, right.
original ninth song.
Maybe it's like,
Yeah.
And then they just like got another song for whatever reason. And
yeah,
then
let me.
now I don't know if they recorded the video or not because like Techi did change her hair color because I pay attention to that shit. So she had like
True
really
fan.
dark hair and then like she had like brownish hair. So the last time that happened, she was blonde for
the Sekawa.
Sky Sky what's it? Sky
Sekai no
Gazer or
Owari
something?
music video.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stargazer, that's the name.
Mhm.
So I don't know, maybe they did record something, but I would say just reset.
Scrap it.
Yeah, scrap it. Just
Call
start.
Aki P. Hey, you got another set of
look at
new
your folder.
lyrics for
Look
us?
at your cabinet. See if you have another song for us. All right, here's this
What
one.
do you want it to be about?
This one's about change and restructuring. All right, here you go. It fits.
All right, yeah. Which of the three do you want?
Oh, it's like you wrote it for me. Oh.